Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a review of Primal Carnage Extinction, which is a PSN game, and it's $15.99 on the store right now, which is quite an expensive PSN game, to be honest, for what it is. You've got 4 game modes. You've got Team Deathmatch, Dinosaurs versus Humans, Get to the Chopper, which is humans trying to score different points on the map until they get to the last one where they can escape in a chopper, and dinosaurs have to stop them. You've got Survival Mode, which is human players joining up in a team and taking on waves of dinosaurs, which are just computer controlled ones. And trying to last as long as they can with boss waves and everything else inside, what you'd expect from horde mode. And then you've got free roam, which is you can just choose dinosaurs or humans and just mess about basically. There's 13 different maps to choose from for Team Deathmatch. You can choose like servers, you can join servers or host your own matches, as you can see from these from the video here. So you can basically join other people's games. You can see like what maps I think they're doing and everything like that. How many people are playing, or you can just join just a random one like find game. Showing there sort of like the max amount of time limit you can have on the game if you're setting the server up yourself, and max amount of kills there. So yeah, basically 4 game modes you get with it. So it's not too bad, but for the price, for $15.99, I'd expect a bit more than what you actually get, to be honest. Even the customization, there's not a whole lot there from what I can see, unless they're adding a lot more in the future and stuff. It seems to be you get that through trophies. And maybe probably going to be like microtransactions or something like that, but I don't know really. I don't know what their plan is with the game. I guess it depends on how well it does, and judging by the amount that it is, which is $15.99 on here in the UK, that's a whole lot of money for a PSN game, and especially as it's only really online, because all you've got is survival mode. You can play solo, or maybe the free roaming, but the rest of it you've got to do in teams and online. So really you need, if you can, as many friends as you can on your PSN to do the death matches and everything with, because with the survival mode as well, from what I've seen so far, when I've joined other people's games, it kind of gets a bit glitchy and says that you're going to join in the next wave, and then you're sitting there for a few minutes and then it seems to reconnect and join you back in again, back to where you select your class, and then just sit there like readied up and nothing happening, and then so you end up quitting out and then join in again. And also, if you end up starting up your own match and someone joins and they just sit there and don't press ready, you can't kick them. So basically you just sit there waiting for a person who maybe is disconnected or lagging or whatever, maybe getting the same problem as what you have when you've been joining other people's games, and you can't kick them out. So you end up having to leave eventually because you can't start the game. So that's something that they definitely need to add. I think that's like an emergency thing that they need to put in straight away, is being able to kick people out of survival. Not necessarily kicking them out while waves are going on and things like that, but basically when it's before a match starts or something, before the wave starts or in between waves, if people are inactive and that, being able to kick them, because it just kind of stopping everyone else from playing really. So the gameplay, basically, as you see him right now, on the human side, it's what you'd expect from a normal shooter game. Nothing really any different. There's different classes, obviously, with different kind of weapons that they have, but there's nothing different from any other shooter really there, control wise and everything. The dinosaurs, a bit harder than what I thought they would be to control. especially when they attack the humans. You don't always see the like contact between the two. When you're on the human side and you shoot a dinosaur, you sometimes well, not sometimes, but you pretty much always get some sort of blood splatter or something happen. When you're hitting the humans with a dinosaur, you're not always seeing contact. You're not getting any blood or anything happening. And the only way you know if you've killed is a little number 10 would show up next to them, like a +10, so you know that you've got the kill, or +5 for like an assist. So that's something else that they need to really put in if they can, is like make the kind of effects a bit better for when the dinosaurs are attacking. Obviously the dinosaurs, like the smaller ones here, they attack a bit faster, and the bigger T-Rexes and that, they're kind of the time between attacks is a little bit more, but maybe a bit stronger, I guess. But still, again, it's hard to tell, because sometimes I don't even know if I'm making contact, because it doesn't look like I am, and then I'll hit someone and think that I've missed and they die. So I don't know if I'm missing or getting them every time or not really. Don't know if that's lag or if it's just the way the game is. So it's not really always all that fun, because you don't really know if you're doing what you should be doing. So I kind of stick to these little dinosaurs because I find it a bit easier, to be honest, over the bigger dinosaurs, because the humans just end up running around them. So it does seem pretty balanced. It's just missing a couple little bits, I think, in the combat side of things. And humans seem to have like no health at all, especially in survival. Like a couple hits and you're dead, and then that's it. Like, it's game over really if you're playing solo. So you've got really no chance of doing anything, from what I've seen anyway, in solo, in survival. You really need headsets and all that kind of thing, and a full team of humans to really kind of do anything in survival. So basically, yeah, the only way I can really recommend this game to people is if you're willing to spend $15.99 on a dinosaur shooting game, which is only online, and you've got at least 4 other friends who are going to get it as well, so that you can do survival all together, and at least team up in team death matches and get to the chopper mode, and maybe mess about a little bit in free mode. But even then, I don't think it will last very long, maybe 5 to 10 hours, and then I think you'll probably be getting bored of it by then. Anyone else, probably a bit like me, who's kind of likes shooters a little bit and likes dinosaurs, and will probably be playing this mostly on their own, you're probably going to start getting bored after just a few hours, like I have now. But I'll keep playing it here and there, and check out like when they do some updates for it and stuff. But there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of people playing, but I think that's more to do with the fact that it's $15.99, and if you kind of want a shooting kind of type game that you could maybe do sort of like the survival mode, like a defend mode, I'd probably recommend going for something like Plants vs Zombies, because that one is probably going to end up being cheaper to buy on disc than this will be at $15.99. You can probably get it for like between £5 and £10, and it was on sale on the PSN store. I don't know if it's still on sale now, but you can probably pick it up for less than what this game has, and it's got a hell of a lot of content in it. It's got loads and loads of game modes, lots to unlock, loads of different classes. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. So pretty fun game if you like dinosaurs and shooters, but don't expect it to last too much longer than a few hours. So maybe wait until it comes down to something like $4.99 or $5.99 before you pick this up. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.